back to episode number 11 already of my FM20 save with Rapid Bucuresti. I still can't believe time is flying by so quickly. I'm having so much fun with this save as well. I mean, before this one, I've never played in Romania before at all. So I didn't know anything about the league really, but I'm really enjoying myself here. So I hope that comes over to you guys as well. Hope you are enjoying yourselves as well watching this. As you can see, we're on the page of Club Vision. We're not working within the payroll budget, not by quite a few thousand euros, so that's a bad thing, but I think that our performances can make up for that. And I think at the end of the season, our board is still going to be happy with us, because as you can see, we are still avoiding relegation, and avoiding relegation we sure are, because we're playing very well, even though the last few matches we've been off of our high, so to say. We've had a few disappointing results, so let's check them out immediately, and then we'll get on to the match against Steaua Bucuresti. I mean, probably one of the biggest matches, if not the biggest match of the year and of this save so far of this series. So let's go get into the matches that you missed. So of course the last game you saw was against Dinamo Bucuresti, the other Bucharest derby. The first game after that, we played Arad, the game that won the league last year, won the second league last year, the league we were in, and we beat them 2-0. Brighton Labo with the first goal and Helistad with the second goal. Both goals were a bit messy, but that doesn't matter at all. In the end, we do have the 3 points. That's what's important, and we move on to the next match. So in between, we played a friendly match against Astra Juju, because there were 2 weeks in between, and this was the team that in the league we beat 2-1, I think, or maybe we drew, and in the cup they knocked us out. And then in the friendly match to beat them, well, the goals were in the 89th and in the 92nd minute, but we still beat them, and it's very disappointing to then see that we couldn't do this in the cup. So yeah, that gives me a little bit of a bad feeling about the cup, even more so than it already did. But still, a good preparation for the next match, I would think. But sadly, that next match did not go as planned. As you can see, a horrible mistake here by Tano, and in the 3rd minute already, Ivan put Craiova in front 1-0. And as you remember, Craiova was the team that was in first, or well, they were in second, but they beat us, so now they were in first, and this was kind of the start of our downward slope, so to say, because after that we followed up with a 0-0 draw against the Chindia Torgoviște. Very disappointing again. We absolutely dominated them. We were all over them. They couldn't do a thing against us, but still only 1 point. To me, that's 2 points lost. And after that match, we had another 0-0 draw, and this one hurt even more, because it was FC Argeș, a team that promoted alongside with us and Arad. They finished 3rd in our league last year, and I believe we beat them 5-0 at the beginning of this season, and now we didn't even win at all. We only got 1 point, so another 2 points dropped, and that were all the matches that you missed. So that puts us in 2nd place. Not only that, we're in 2nd place with 2 points behind, but also Craiova have 2 games in hand as well, because as you may remember, they play in the Europa League. I don't know how they're getting on in the Europa League. Let's see, they're in 2nd, so that's great to see. As I mentioned last time, even though they're our rivals, I really want them to do well in the Europa League, because I want Romania to become a bigger country, a bigger force to be reckoned with, so to say, in Europe. So positive to see that they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty well in the Europa League, but sadly they are as well in the league. So I'm hoping that before the end of the season, obviously, we can overtake them again. I mean, we've only got 11 matches to go. No, that's not true, because the league splits up. We've only got 21 matches to go, so we're almost halfway. So we got a little bit of time to get back at Craiova. I hope that they drop points a few more times, maybe against lower side teams. But that's not for now. What's important now is the game against Steaua Bucuresti. I mean, I'm really hoping that we can beat them, even though we've been out of form, heavily out of form the last few matches. I mean, as you can see from the last 6 league matches, we've only won once. So that's pretty bad, and we really have to improve if we want to keep this up, and if we want to be a real threat to challenge for the European spots, which, as you can see, you have to finish in 4th, or maybe even get a chance of winning the league, but that's really early now to think about that. I mean, the European spots were 6 points clear, but as I said, 21 games to go, so it says nothing at all quite yet. As you can see, Bryson LeBeau is the top scorer in the league, and also one of the highest average ratings, as well as Alami, because he is the top assister in the league, and Labovic has the most shutouts, so we're playing really well. As I said last episode, I think we're overperforming quite a bit, because as you see, the preview says that we would finish 11th. We're in 2nd, so yeah, I'm not complaining at all. Well, let's get into the match, because that's more important. As you can see, the stadium sold out, 14,050 people. So that's also great for our finances. So let's hope that we can entertain those fans and give them something that they want to see, and that's us getting the 3 points. So I think this is going to be the team for today. Labovic in goal, Bajan at right back, because Wojciech, of course, is still injured for 3 months. Malo and Tano centre backs, Brikeyag at left back instead of Zemiarski. He hasn't been playing too well, but we are going to try him out again. And if he doesn't play well, we can always sub him out for Zemiarski. But yeah, that's the defense. Midfield of Yorza and Casa, because of course Piris got injured again. I don't know if you know that, because I think it happened in between episodes, but Piris is injured for 3 more weeks. So we're going to have to play Yorza together with Kasap in the middle. Not that Yorza is bad, but he is a little bit worse than Piris. But we'll see what he can do for us. Attacking midfield of Safer, Alami and Hilishai, and the striker Brighton Labo, who has been so important for us last season and this season as well. So maybe if we finish well this season, if we finish in a high spot this year, we might be able to offer him a better contract and be able to keep a hold of our players. The only problem is, if we fall off of our spot right now and we finish in a lower position, probably a lot of our players are going to get picked up by bigger clubs, but we'll have to worry about that later this season. For now, let's get into the game. So let's give the guys a pep talk. Let's give the fans something to cheer today, and of course tell them that I have faith in them. And let's kick off. I'm really excited for this game. I really hope that we can put on a good performance, especially after the last few games, because I really want to get back to winning ways, because that felt so much better than dropping points every week, obviously. So I'm hoping that we can. I think I would call it an upset. I think we will have to pull off an upset to win. But no matter how you call it, I just hope that we can win. Maybe here a chance for us in the 31st minute. A highlight. Alami here has the ball on the right side of the field. Can he come up with a cross? He gives a short pass to Safer and Brighton Labo. But a great save by the keeper of Stoya. Does give us a corner, but it probably won't mount up. It probably won't mount to anything, and it looks like it doesn't. Hilistay with the ball though. Gives it to Malo. Alami has a little bit of space. Can he come up with a cross? He cannot. But it does give us a throw-in. I thought it would go out for a corner, but it doesn't. But a throw-in nonetheless. Nothing to come from it, sadly. So almost halftime, and I think that's gonna be it. It is halftime, 0-0. Pretty boring game. Only one chance, only for us. The positive thing is that they've had 0 shots on target. But the thing is, they only need 1 and they can score, because we haven't scored yet. And I really don't want to lose this game, especially at home. Especially after drawing away from home earlier this season against them. I really don't want to lose today. So I'm really hoping that we can come up with a goal. I think I'm gonna have to play more attacking. Maybe just wait for a minute, because here's a highlight. Let's see what happens. Safer intercepts the goal kick, heads it to Labo. Can he give it back to Safer, or maybe come up with a cross? It's a bad cross, and maybe Steaua can counter, but they can't. Brikeak puts it in again. Alami, that's a horrible finish, but it's offside as well, so it doesn't matter in the end. Let's go more attacking, because as I said, I do want to win this, or at least try. Maybe make a few more subs as well, because Kasap isn't playing too well, and neither is Alami. Let's put Safer in the middle and Alexandru at right wing, I think. Or you know what? I'm gonna change that up a little bit. I'm gonna put Alexandru next to Labo at striker, and then Safer still at right wing. And let's see what can come from this. As you can see, we are still completely dominating them, but only 5 minutes left, including injury time. So I'm afraid that nothing's gonna happen anymore. As you can see, only 2 minutes left, and I think that's gonna be it for today. It is sadly only a 0-0 draw. I'm not happy with that. I'm not, even though they are supposedly the bigger team. You know, I still want to get the 3 points, because we played so much better than them. So disappointing to then not come up with the 3 points. So thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be it for today. The next time I'm gonna meet you guys, I think at the game against FCSB, because otherwise I'm gonna have to play through 3 months, and that's a big task. So that's gonna be the next game. Thank you guys for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps me out. Also, if you're curious to see how this series continues and any other series in the future, of course, as well, please subscribe to my channel. There's a link in the description to my Twitter account as well. I always tweet out when I upload, so follow me on there as well and you won't miss a thing. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.